Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. But who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers. We have breaking news today about Andrew Tate. But before we get into that, this is brought to you by eForms.com. That's eForms.com. Let's say, for the sake of example, that Andrew Tate is living in your basement and you got to get him out of there because he's tweaking out on meth and he's got teenage girls down there and you need to get him out of there. Well, you get an eviction form and then you file that with the court and you get him out of there. You serve him with an eviction form, he's gone. That's eForms.com at work for you folks. Doesn't matter what state you're in, you go to eForms.com, whether it's a power of attorney, business agreement, you need a bill of sale, whatever you need, they've got it. Don't hire a guy like me because I would just charge you a shit ton of money and I would just go to eForms.com anyway. So cut me out of the deal and save yourself some dough. Go to eForms.com. Now, Andrew Tate has been arrested in Romania for human trafficking. So you can see here that he is being arrested. You can see that he's not taken in handcuffs, but he's got his hood over him. I guarantee you he ain't a happy motherfucking camper. You know, when you have this bombastic, toxic masculinity, which is what he has, instead of being a gentleman, you remember when he talks about misogynistic, the things that he would do with women, and it was all for shock value. And if you remember, I reacted to this a while back. Let's play that for a second.
I walked in there and said, listen, I've committed multiple felonies.
Here's the thing. I would never want this guy for a client. I mean, give me a fucking break. Get the fuck out of my office. I don't need to hear your bombastic bullshit. You know, you want to know what the reality is, and you tell them the truth. You don't tell them what they want to hear. And he just wants to hear what he wants to hear.
Am I going to go to jail? Oh, probably. Well, then see ya. Bye.
You want me to lie to you? Oh, no, I can win that case hands down. Bullshit. Guys like this will ultimately go to prison. I've committed multiple felonies, blah, 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 blah. That's a self-snitch right there. And I guarantee you his high-profile lifestyle makes him suspect. So I wouldn't be surprised if down the line, guess who we see on the blotter? We see Mr. Tate.
So, I hate to say that I was right, but I was right. And it's guys like this that are targets. And they make themselves a target. Number one, they flout law enforcement. He told you way back when that he was connected. He told you way back when what he would do is he would pretend to be these girls' boyfriend and get them to come to him, and then he'd use them on webcams to make money. Not cool. This is how they arrested him. And this is Mr. Brilliance. He gets in a fucking fight with a teenager. You know, that Greta Thunberg, you know, the climate lady. Whatever you think of climate change or whatever, you don't get in a fight with a teenager over Twitter. And he's standing next to a pizza box, and because it's a Romanian pizza box, they know he's in the country. So they execute a search warrant on his house, and the news reports say that he was arrested in connection with human trafficking investigation. Search warrants were issued in connection with an ongoing investigation into an organized criminal group and human trafficking and rape. So you got somebody snitching on him, somebody saying that he did this, and this to me. And, you know, and like that last clip, you know, he remember why he even said he was moving to Romania to begin with? He moved there because to escape law enforcement, right? That's what he said. That's what he said in the interviews. I've seen him. And evidently that didn't happen. When you do that, when you are that out there and you are flouting, you know, basically taunting law enforcement and flouting your illegality, you know, you might as well put a fucking sign on your back. You know, arrest me. So sex trafficking is basically moving people across state lines or across country borders for the purpose of illegal sex. And so when we have a situation where you're not free, this is a little bit like R. Kelly in a sense, because when you're not free to leave and you're forced to basically buy your way home, that's sex trafficking. And it's force, fraud, or coercion are the key terms in sex trafficking. So this is his tweet to Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8-liter quad turbo. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. And then her response is, yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at a smalldickenergy@getalife.com. I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree with her more, honestly. And didn't she just dispatch? I mean, so what that you have 33 cars? If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Doesn't matter if you have 33 cars or one car. Be a decent human being. But it's all for shock. It's all for bombastic bullshit. So this is just our little reaction to the breaking news about Andrew Tate. And I don't know what he's looking at because the charges aren't public yet. But we'll be following this for damn sure. But guess what? When they search his house and we see what else they find there, he's got so much arrogance and so much hubris. You don't protect yourself when you do that. When you're humble, when you're quiet, when you're deliberate, and you're methodical about the way you live your life, and you do it honorably, you don't have to worry about people coming in your backyard and coming in your front door and searching your house and then getting taken into custody. So this is our reaction to the breaking news about Andrew Tate getting arrested. Bruce Rivers, Criminal Lawyer Reacts. Make sure you subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Sign up for Patreon. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. 23-hour lockdown, please, is that my God?